Hello everybody, in this video we are going to create other menus as well. So before that we will go to our last menu, which is our shop menu, and one more thing which we want to add in this menu is purchase kinds section. So if we click on this button, we should enable a panel, and on that panel we should have some other information. So here you can see that we have this nice panel for the for this weapons, buttons, etc. Weapons button, sorry, this is weapon button, weapons purchase panel, and we can duplicate this panel actually. So I'll just make it duplicate, and then we will make some changes in this panel. So I will just make it smaller now, okay, like this, and also I will change the background color to something else, and actually I will make it yeah, just the yeah, actually I will just make it fully visible. And now you can see that we have this panel and the background is yellow, and I will just change the yellow to something like, yeah, red is fine, or maybe something black. So also we will change its transparency as well. So yeah, that's fine, I think. So now after this we will just rename it, and we will name it shop or purchase coins. And for this menu I will just rename the things inside this menu. So the first thing we can name it for example 2000 coins, okay. And inside this panel we can change the icon of this panel. So I will just go to our sprites. I have these coins, so I will just bring this icon here, and you can see that this icon is actually the golden color, and the background is also golden color, but it's visible, so that's fine. So now a star bullet text, we will change it to 2000 coins, like this, and I will make it in capital because we are following the capital scheme, and we will just delete this thing. And yeah, so I will just delete this and this panel also. We can just move these panels, these things outside, then we will make this thing a little bit smaller, like this. Also for the panel itself, the purchase coin panel, we will make it smaller, but before that we will just move these things outside this panel, and then we will just make it smaller like this. And when we are happy with the result, then we can move further. But I think that we should make it a little bit bigger and like this, so that it will override the back panel, okay. So I just made it bigger, and also we will make it fully, not fully, 200 is fine for transparency level. So yeah, that's fine, I think. So now we can move it here, and then we will place all other objects inside the coins. And here you can see that we have this thing, which is actually the panel, sorry, button, and yeah, this should be button interactable, and inside this button we have icon, and we will move icon like this, and we also have the text, so we can move text like this. Okay, so that's nice. Now we can select this button, we can place it here, and we can duplicate it, and we can change the text as well. But before that, I will just duplicate it 2-3 times, and when we are happy with our result, then we can rename these things. So here we can name it 4000 coins, and inside this we will select this this thing, and I will change it 4000 coins, sorry, 4000 coins, and then we will move further and we will make it 6000 coins, and you can make it as per your need. It's not necessary to follow the same rules, so you can make it 5000, 6000, whatever you want. So now you can see that we have created this overlapped panel, and for this panel we also need a button to close this panel. So for that purpose, what we can do, we can add a one more button inside this panel. So I will just create a button, and we will add it in purchase kinds section. We will just rename this button to close button, and we will just remove the text of this button, and we will go to UI icons. We will select the close button, and we will select any type of close button. We will make it set native size. We will bring it here, and we will make it smaller like this. So when we are happy with our panel, then that is the point where we can just move to next level. So let's select this purchase coins panel, and this is nice. We can just hide it now for time, and now we can move to our second section, the another menu, which will be our for example level select menu or characters menu. Okay, so let's choose the let's create another scene, and I will just duplicate the similar scene with because it has some buttons, so we can utilize these buttons and the current settings. So save as, and here we will go to scenes, and here we will say character select menu, and in this menu we will keep things simple, like this menu is there, score is also there, coins will be there, and instead of play we can change this button to something like next, and here we will change it to next. So now we can select our character, and then we can move to next step, which will be choosing level. Okay, so now we will create a character panel. So before that, I will just delete this special panel on coin panel. We will also delete these weapons, buttons, etc., because we don't need it at all. We will also actually we will keep this purchase coins, because in this section we can also add some we can also purchase some coins. Okay, so we'll leave this section here, and this is the panel where we can make changes. So I will just change its name to character select, and inside this panel we have these panels. I will just select these panels and we will delete it. Okay, now we will create a button inside this panel, and also we can adjust this panel like this, and For this panel I will just change the color of the image as well, so I will make it bluish maybe. And for this panel we will also change its color to blue maybe. Okay, so it may be little bit of better result, I think so. And yeah, so yeah, brownish bluish type result. Okay. Okay, so that's nice. Now we can just add our characters here, character sprites here. So for adding character sprites, what we can do, we can get our character sprites first. So hopefully we already have some sprites for characters, because I will just check the characters itself. So players, and yeah, you can see these are the players, and we can use the same sprites for are for this panel as well. Okay, so let's yeah, but we have component with these characters, so we will remove the components as well. So actually we can just move these characters over here, and you can see for player, where it is, I don't know why it's not visible, although it, yeah, because we are working with canvas and we can't see that player, sorry for that. So before that we will add our image or button. Okay, so here we will select canvas and we will create a button, and this button we will add it in character select, and we will delete the text for this button, and we will rename it to our character. So the player robot should be our first default character. Okay, so let's make it player robot, and we will just place player robot sprite here. Okay, and you can see that we can't place it because this is not a sprite, this is a complete player prefab. So for getting that sprite, we will go to that place where we have this person. So I think we have this is in metal, yeah, but you can see that we don't have any sprite ready. Okay, and for making it sprite, the we can actually, what we can do, we can just go to scenes, and we will just move to our scene 1, or actually in the same scene we will yeah, in the same scene we can place the character outside the canvas. So here if we place this character, you can see that we can place it here. Actually I don't know why, yeah, we can see now. Okay, so this is our character. So I will just add the second character as well, we can just add the third character as well. Okay, and where it is, yeah, I don't know why we can't see the player nodes anyhow. I don't know why we can't see these anchor points. Okay, anyhow, just we will arrange this one, and the last one will be this girl. Okay, now we will just remove the grids from background, and we can just click here to remove the grid just for taking a picture for these characters. So I can use snipping tool here, and we will just make sprites like this. So this is our first character, we will make it robot, and then we will create our second character image that is funny guy or stylish guy, and this one will be the simple guy, player guy, and then we have a girl character, so we will select this, and before that we will move this gizmo to another character. So now we will just add this girl guy as well, girl. And now for resizing these characters, we can use Photoshop to make all of these characters size equal. Okay, so we can use that. So after that we will use these images to in these buttons. So I will wait for some seconds, and I will just create images, and then we will resume the video. Okay, so I have created the images, so now we can bring these images inside sprites, and then we will just apply these images on the buttons. So I will just drag drop these images inside sprites folder, and then we will just select the button, and then we will just place our first image here. So here you can see this is our first button image. We will just press on set native size, and definitely we will make it a little bit smaller like this, and then we can move it to right destination. Okay, so now you can see that we have this nice character here, and this is a button, and this character is actually the simple character. Actually it has it not locked. Okay, this is unlocked character by default. So we will add another button in character select panel, and for this button we will add this button inside player shoot robot button. Okay, and here for this button we can delete the text, and we will just select it the weapon name here, and then we will add a default weapon, and default weapon was actually, where is the prefabs and guns, and gun 1 is this one. Okay, so this is the default weapon. So this is actually the image itself, so we can use it on the weapon, so we can add it here, but it's prefab, that's why we can't use it directly. So no problem, we can see this weapon gun 1, gun 2, gun 3. So gun 1 we have to focus, so we will go to sprite, and gun 1 is this one. Yeah, this one. So weapon, and here we can add sprite for this weapon, and definitely we can scale it, and then after scaling it we will just make it smaller like this, and we will add it at some point so that we can analyze the weapon as well. Okay, definitely you can create your weapon smaller like this, and for example this one, and this is the default weapon, so we can place it here, maybe in the right bottom or left bottom is fine, I think, and we will place some image image in the back of this weapon. Okay, so let's add image here inside weapon, and 0 0 0, and actually we want to add a weapon inside image like this. Okay, so now before that we will resize the image, so I will just make it smaller like this and like this, and then we can, after resizing it, we can just clip our button of weapon. Okay, and why we are adding button? Because we want to change the weapon on click, that's why. So that's nice. We have successfully created the player robot. Now for the other players, we will select player robot and we will duplicate it, and now we can move it here. And the second character we can use, for example, funny guy. And for funny guy we can just change the sprite of this funny guy like this, and the gun will be the similar. And we also want to add this lock image. Okay, so this funny guy button, we will add another image as well, so for override, and we will add this sprite here. Okay, so now this character is locked. We will just add rename it to lock image. Okay, and now we can duplicate this button, Control D, and here is our third character, which will be our player guy maybe. And then I will just rename the button as well, player guy, and then the last character will be girl character. So here we will just rename it to player girl. That's nice. We have successfully created our character select panel. Okay, and now we will create our last panel, which will be the level select panel. So for that I will just save scene as, and we will go to scenes, and here we will create a level select menu, and that's it. Now here in this menu we will keep the top things similar. Also we will not delete the purchase kinds section because we need that section as well, but for the main characters panel we will change the character panel, and we will add a level panel here. So for level we will also create a button. So here I will just delete these icons. So now we will create a button inside this panel. So also for this panel we can change the background image color as well. So I will make it maybe something like reddish. Actually we have used the reddish or not, I don't know. No, we have used green one, so let's make it orange type. Okay, so orange, and this panel we will make it orange as well. And for this panel we will change it, and we will say level select panel. Okay, so now for this panel we will just add some buttons. So right click, UI, button, and we will add button for levels. We already have sprite for flat buttons, and actually this one square one, and these are nice for levels selection. So here I can select the button for level. I think this orange button is nice, but it will not be contrast with the button, so this is nice one I think. So we will click on set native size. We will just change the text. I will just delete it for a reason, and then we will add level 1 like this. Okay, so now we will make it smaller, and we will place it at the point where we want to place it. Okay, so for example here maybe. Okay, and now we will little bit bigger I think. Yeah, so this is our first level. First level is definitely unlocked, so we will create a text. So UI text, and we will add this text inside level 1, and we will make it 1 like this. And we can change the text style to spicy like this, and we will make it 62 maybe, and we will overflow this text, and definitely we will make it on 00 axis. Also we will change the color, and one is looking great but not too great, so we will change the style to kg maybe. And yeah, this one is good. I think this simple one is good. Also we can change it to 72 maybe for better result. Okay, also for the button we can make it a little bit of darker so we can see our level in a better form. Okay, the number is a better form. So now we can duplicate Control D level and we can change the name of level 1 to level 2. Okay, and we will bring this level over here, and also for the text we will change the text to 2, and also we need a lock on this button. So on this button we will add another image, and for this image we will name it lock image. And for the lock image we already have a sprite for this, so we will select and we will add that sprite over here. Okay, and definitely we will make this lock image a little bit bigger so that it will override our button. Okay, like this. That's nice. Now similarly we will duplicate level 2 and we will make it here, and I think we can have 4 levels in one row, and that will be enough. And level 3. Also we will change the text to level 3, then we will select it, Control D, duplicate. We will move to next button. We will change the name of this button, level 4, and we will also change the text of this button 4. And now we will arrange these levels a little bit, so I will make it here, level 2 will be here maybe, level 3 a little bit to left side, and that's it. Now we are happy with the result. We will just choose our 3 levels and we can move these levels, duplicate these levels, Control D, because these have lock, that's why I bring these 3 levels. So let's select this one, and these are actually yeah, I will just duplicate this one more time and we will bring it here. Then we will select this level, and this will be a level 5, and the text will be 5 here. Okay, and we will just move this level to after this level 4. Okay, not inside level 4, after the level 4. Actually I will just make it here again because it's just becoming a sub of this level, so I just bring it here again. And now we can select the this level will be 8 level 8, and we will change the text of level as well. Also we will select this level, which will be the level 6, and we will change the text of this level as well. Also we have this level, which will be level 7, and text will be 7 as well. Okay, so that's nice. Everything is in place. We are happy with our result, and now we will just move these levels at their own points, and just for organizing purpose. And when all levels are organized, level 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, then that's it for this video. In next video we are going to create our game manager. We successfully created our scenes, and you can see we have a main menu with a nice layout. We have a shop menu with a nice layout. We also have a level select. We also have a character select menu. That's it for this video. In next video we'll move further. Goodbye.